Guys, it's me, Christina, and I have a book review on the second book of the Slam series, Point of Retreat by Colleen Hoover. I really loved this book. It was different than Slammed, but I liked it because it was in Will's point of view, which I wasn't sure I was going to like because I really liked Lake's point of view, but I love Will as a character. But and I loved his point of view. I loved getting inside of his head and how he felt after Julia died, and it was just so crazy. So Will and Lake are taking care. They're kind of like becoming like this family, and I love it so much, and it's so cute. And I love the new characters that are introduced, except one. And there's these two new characters. There's Kirsten, who is who Kel is like, who like he likes her, and there is Sherry, who is Kristen's mom, Kirsten. And Kirsten is like 11 years old, but she talks like she's 25, and she's so funny and cute, and I just love it. So when we first meet her, uh, they were all eating burgers, but she can't eat meat, and because she's like a vegetarian, and she at the end, well, that was nice bread, Will, and I thought that was so funny and cute. And then there is this like box vase of stars that Lake's mom gave to Will to give to Lake and him, and it's like filled with advice, quotes, Abbott Brothers, song lyrics. I love that, and I might do that one day if I like need to like cheer myself up. Like I'll just put like different types of quotes. I think that's a cool idea. And it just like helps them through this book because I think each it's like she's giving them advice from wherever she is, and it just helps them, and their relationship is just so cute in this. And Kel and Calder end up doing something uh to stand up for Kirsten, whatever her name is. Um and I thought it was so cute, and I hate that freaking principal. She is just, the principal is evil. I just, and there's this like new word that apparently, like, Kirsten was telling them, well, if how does like a swear become a swear? Like, what if butterfly became a swear? So, like, they always say like butterfly, and then things happen, and I did not read for like I think it was like a few weeks, and I was like so angry that I had to literally put the book down for like a week. And I was I was like, "Oh, forget it. I really need to read this." And I read it. And so what happens is that they're both in college because of, and Will is in class with his ex-girlfriend Vaughn, who dumps him 2 weeks after his parents died. And I hate this girl. I'd heard what she did in Slam, but this girl is so evil. Like, she manipulates people. And then there's this other character I hate also, who was Will's best friend, Reese. And oh my god, what he did, I hate him so much. And she's like literally hitting on him when he said, well, I'm in a relationship. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're psycho. And I just, ugh, I hate her. So, he doesn't tell Lake that they're in the same class together. And I guess it didn't occur to me that that would matter until it did. Like, Vaughn came to the house because she's like, I want to apologize. And then she says, well, maybe you're with Lake because you feel sorry for her because you were in the situation just like her. And I'm like, get out, get out. And he's trying to get her to go out because that would hurt Lake that he's there, that she's there. And then he kisses her on the head. And that is really important to Lake, and she is so angry. Like, she's like, I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to see you. And then when they go to pick up Kel and Calder, because they're both, she was going that way anyway to pick up a book. He disconnects her battery, and I thought that was so funny. And he's like, and then he's like, car trouble, and like, it was just so funny. And then they're on this car ride together, and it's awkward because he doesn't she doesn't want to talk to him, and then they have this like uh laundry moment again, and then she's like, well, I had a moment of weakness, like in the first book when he said that to her. And it was, oh my god. Oh, and Eddie's pregnant, and I was like, I'm not sure if I like this or hate this, and I kind of like it because it's just, I think, and Gavin is like really scared, and I love Gavin, but boys are stupid sometimes. And then like Kirsten tells him, like, do you have any idea what she's going through? And like Gavin says, did you tell her that she was pregnant? And he's like, no, like, she just knows, and I don't even know how she knew. So, Will's determined to get Lake back, and he involves everyone, and they're like going to scheme together at the slam, and they take Lake's keys, they make sure she's all stuffed in, and he reads from the slam, and I I just I just love it so much. Um, I think I could read some of it. Okay, it says, a first glance, a first smile, a first kiss, a first fall. I removed the Darth Vader shoes, so he brought the shoes that he saw her in when she was there. And you were wearing these during one of those moments, one of the moments I started to fall in love with you. The way you made me feel that morning had absolutely nothing to do anything else and everything to do you. I was falling in love with you that morning because of you. This ugly little gnome with his smug little grin, he's the reason I had an excuse to invite you into my house, into my life. I would watch you from the window as you kicked him every day as he walked by. Poor little guy, you were so teased. I'm gonna skip a little because there's this one part I really love. This I didn't really like so much. It's the poem you wrote about meat, the one titled Meat. I don't think I ever told you, but you made a 0, and then I kept it to remind myself of all the things I never wanted to be to you. That's just so amazing. So they make up, and then this big thing happens, a car crash, and I'm like, oh my god, no one. I'm gonna start bursting into tears. And then they go to the hospital, and they won't tell anyone anything, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then Eddie's alright, definitely, and the baby's alright, and she's having a girl, that's sweet. And then Lake is like in this coma, and she has to wake up, and then she does wake up. She says his name, and he's like, she said my name, she said my name, and I was just like, oh my god. So she finally gets home, and Will takes her on a date to the house again and plays that Avett Brothers song. I think it's I in Love and You, and it's and then he proposes to her, and they go down to like the courthouse. I think it was like on March something, and they're all casual, and it's perfect for them because I wouldn't expect anything less from them. And then they're married, and I think it's so cute. So yeah, this was my review of Point of Retreat. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And I'm going to start This Girl. And I'm really sad because this is the final book. And this is not, it's kind of like a companion, but not really. But I'm excited to read it because I love this series and I really want to read more of Colleen Hoover's books. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy reading. Bye, guys.